Hey, welcome back for day 2 of Thanksgiving meditations. This morning we're going to zoom back into the Old Testament and look at the thanks offering. There's a lot of neat things to meditate on here in this offering, and let's jump into it. It's found in Leviticus chapter 7, verses 11 through 15. These are the regulations for the fellowship offering that anyone may present to the Lord. Anyone may present to the Lord. So, anyone can be in fellowship with the Lord and can show that fellowship by participating in this offering. Anyone. If they offer it as an expression of thankfulness. So there's different ways this fellowship offering can be taken. We're going to zoom in on the thankfulness one. If it is offered as an expression of thankfulness, then along with this thank offering, they are to offer thick loaves made without yeast and with olive oil mixed in, thin loaves made without yeast and brushed with olive oil, and thick loaves of the finest flour, well kneaded, and with oil mixed in. So, not only are you to take this animal that you're to sacrifice, but if this is about thankfulness, you are going to add this bread to the offering. So thankfulness takes a little more than your average offering. How do we express our thankfulness nowadays? Sometimes with a word, sometimes with a card, but it takes an extra effort. And it's the same thing with this fellowship offering with the Lord that's about thankfulness. It takes extra thoughtfulness and effort because you are so grateful to the Lord, you're willing to put this extra time and effort in. Along with their fellowship offering of thanksgiving, they're to present an offering with thick loaves of bread made with yeast. So you have these thick loaves of bread that aren't risen, which to me doesn't sound terribly appetizing. But then you have these Thanksgiving dinner rolls, right? And you have these thick loaves of bread made with yeast. These babies have risen up. They're like those nice puffy Thanksgiving rolls that you get. That homemade maybe Thanksgiving bread. I feel like the priests, as they saw this, they were like, oh, great, this is a Thanksgiving offering. They are to bring one of each kind as an offering, a contribution to the Lord. It belongs to the priest who splashes the blood of the fellowship offering on the altar. So you're thankful to the Lord. You're giving this offering to the Lord, but you're also giving something to the one who's offering this Thanksgiving offering. You're drawing somebody else into your thankfulness. And we do that, right? When we thank the Lord for something, when we thank somebody else for something in the presence of other people, we draw them into that whole mood of thankfulness. And that's what this time of year should be about, right? Not pressure, not extra this, extra that. It should be about drawing in folks to that thankful mood that we're setting up. Just like the priests were drawn in by this extra effort that the folks giving the offering were putting in. The meat of their fellowship offering of thanksgiving must be eaten on the date is offered. They must leave none of it till morning. Fascinating. Dwell on this. If the cow, the lamb, whatever you're taking in to offer as an offering of thanksgiving, if it's too big for you to eat by yourself or you and maybe your family to eat, It's got to all be consumed in that day. So you've got to invite enough people to be part of your Thanksgiving that all of that meat gets eaten. If that doesn't sound like Thanksgiving dinner, I don't know what does. Get as many people together as you can. I remember going to one of my aunt's houses, my grandma's house, uh, my mom's uncle's house. I mean, and the house was packed because you needed enough people to eat all of this food. And this is the same picture that we're getting of Thanksgiving. You're going to the temple, you're going to the tabernacle, you're offering this thanks offering because God has just been so good to you, and you got to invite enough people along to make sure that it all gets eaten. May the Lord add his blessing to this reading of his word.